Anyway, the difference between you and I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
I'm listening.
Okay.
And it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But what if
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
This is hilarious. I love
you're
what
gay.
he's doing. This is hilarious.
Watching that Dame Dash and Charlamagne interview, so disappointed in both of them. You know, at this point in time, what black people are going through in America, and we got two black men who are, say, influential in the culture. You know, Dame has had some amazing success with Rockefeller and the things that he's done, and of course Charlamagne with the Breakfast Club has been very successful in what he does. But watching that interview, man, egos, man, black men and egos. I know, I had to check mines. I had to grow up, and I had to realize that, my shit stank like everybody else. But these two guys, they ain't figured that out. And don't get mad at me, Dame and Charlamagne, because I'm just stating the obvious. The things that I took out of that interview that were most disappointing was Dame calling Charlamagne gay, Charlamagne calling Dame broke. The two things that black men love to hit below the belt with each other when we're going at each other. Sucker shit. First of all, Dame, if Charlamagne's gay, what the fuck do you care for? Unless you want to, unless you... Pause, no homo. Oh, man, fuck all that shit. We're going to talk about that in a minute, too, on where that came from. But let me stay on this for a second. Dame, half the people in the entertainment industry writing checks are gay. So why would you even, make that an issue? What do you give a fuck if Charlamagne's gay or not? That was goofy. Charlamagne, fuck with you. Calling niggas broke ain't no flex. We're black. Shit. I'm not doing as financially as I used to, because I had a lot of black people around me that I had to help. So calling a black person broke is like, that shit's goofy too. Y'all don't get no points by calling each other gay and broke. Y'all really looked stupid up there yesterday. Stupid as fuck. But I get it. Egos, hip-hop, the culture. That's what it's about, right? Trying to shit on the next man to make yourself look good. Y'all made some good points, though. Dame, you brought up that Wendy Williams did put Charlamagne on. She did, Charlotte. She did. No question. You should be grateful for that. You started under Wendy Williams. First time I met you, you went and grabbed something from the store for me and Dave, and we did our interview. But I'm not disrespecting you for it, because that's what you got to do in this industry. You got to start at the bottom and climb your way up, and that's what you did. So salute to you, Charlamagne. And Dame, shit, you helped build one of the greatest labels and catalogs in hip-hop history. So salute to you. But for y'all to get on the Breakfast Club yesterday and go at each other about being broke and gay, y'all don't get no points for that. All right, now let me keep going. Dame, you mentioned a lot of stuff about where pause and curve and using the tin, like the popping tin. And, a lot of y'all don't know, but there was this amazing guy named Huddy Six from Harlem that passed away. My brother, love Huddy to death. A unique human being. Haven't met too many niggas like him. Just a great spirit. Very talented, creative. I took Huddy all over the world with me when I toured. He was with Harlem World, major influence in Harlem and everything he's done. He was the one, as far as I'm concerned, that made up Curve and Tin, like the Poppington and Pause and all that. Huddy had a real influence on a lot of these guys. Cam used to stay with Huddy. People used to think that they were blood brothers. When Huddy passed, right? None of these niggas pitched in for Huddy's funeral. None of them. Salute to Diddy, because Diddy was the only one that gave a couple, but I pretty much put up all that money for Huddy to have a horse-drawn carriage and a huge funeral and wake. The horse-drawn carriage riding through Harlem. I did that. I had only known Huddy for a couple of years. Y'all known Huddy forever. As much influence as Huddy has had on Cam, Mace, Dame, none of them niggas put up $1 for his funeral. And I watch these niggas now go at each other with their egos and, Cam, I watch how you do your podcast. And, when you talk about boxers, Cam, and I've seen you go at Clarissa and seen you go at Shakur. Now the situation with AB, you gotta understand, Cam. For one, Shakur and Clarissa are young black champions. There is no other ESPN, Fox would ever handle them the way you handle them. I feel like when it comes to sportscasting, we have to big up our young black champions. We can't look at them the same way we look at this gossip and entertainment bullshit, You gotta give them their flowers, because what they do, you can't. The physical task of what they do to fight and train, Cam, you can't. Not even close. That's just my opinion. The Adrian Bronner situation, everybody at this point, salute to AB. AB was a champ at one time too. He might be going through some tough times now. And maybe he was being a little inappropriate, I guess, but it's hip hop. He wasn't being too aggressive with what he was saying. And I get it. You shut him down, but then after he left, you started talking all that shit. You didn't have to do that. You could have said that right in front of him. I'm sure AB definitely would have took offense to that, and you probably would have had to call security. All I'm saying is, black men, look at America and look at what we going through. All y'all have made a lot of money in this game, and you should be humble and grateful. But instead, you're letting your ego take y'all to a dark place of disrespect and dishonor, disloyalty. Fuck how much money you got. How many people have you helped with it? How many people have you put on? How many people are you helping now? Like, we got problems now. So instead of, and y'all ain't the only ones. There's a lot of podcasters who want to show their cars, their luxuries, their watches, their cars. It's like, my niggas, people are doing bad out here. So flexing and bragging, that's not it. It's a new day. Why don't y'all use y'all's platforms to entertain and to give flowers and big up, and stop sucking y'all's own nuts? It's all love still, you know what I'm saying? I'm not impressed. Y'all still ain't had more than me. Y'all still ain't done more than me when I had it. So I'm not impressed. But when I had it, how I lost it is because I damn near gave it all away, because I helped, because I had a conscience and I cared. And I made some financial mistakes along the way. But all I did was sell drugs and come up in a system that was meant to destroy black men. And a lot of my peers are gone. Take this time, fellas, to like reflect on what you're doing. It's never too late to change. I sure did, and I had to. Having money's good, but having a beautiful spirit is better. God bless.
Sleep, you got post-traumatic stress syndrome from being in the hood, you got pain, you got all this crazy thing, and you need to get your thing right. Go get the CBD. You know, if you suffer from anxiety, go get the CBD smoke, CBD gummies, the CBD oils at nightanddayscbdhub.com. Trust me, I got off of bogeys from fucking with CBD, and I am the bogey man. So make sure you go get it, man. Go get your gummies, your CBD oils, and your CBD bogeys. It's a fact. CBD smokes. Night and Day CBD Hub.com. Your boy NRE.